And he says, wrecked him? It almost killed him. Get it? You don't get it. Go. Get it. Oh, hey, everybody. How's it going? I am back again. I was surprised today. I love surprises. I like good surprises, you know. Not the surprises where the doctor comes in and says, like, that growth. Mm-hmm. No, not that kind of surprise. No. I got a package from Amazon today. Okay, here's the thing. My mom orders an exorbitant amount of things from Amazon. So whenever I see an Amazon package, I automatically think it's hers. I picked up the box, took it inside, I put it up, I went on about my business. And then when I went back, I went to show my brother that she got a package, and I picked it up, and my name was on it. And I was like, did I order something in my sleep? Because if my mom orders me something, and she does that quite a bit without telling me, then what happens is she'll put her name on it. So it goes to her anyway. She never puts my name on it. But this had my name on it, and I was like, I know I didn't order anything. Because usually when I order something, it goes to a hub. It doesn't come to my house. Excuse me. So I didn't know what it was. And then I opened it up, and there was a little note in there, and I looked at it and said, Derek, I hope you enjoy these. Did I say I said? It said. It read, Derek, I hope you enjoy these. Sabiene. And I said, Sabiene? Oh, of course. Sabiene, if you don't know yet, I don't know what you're doing with your lives, but Sabiene is an extremely, extremely sweet human being. She is so pure in her intentions and in her heart. She is one of those rare birds. You know, she's one of those rare gems in a sea full of empty shells. She is that pearl in the oyster. Okay, she is a top-notch person. I found her on YouTube years ago when I was looking up ASMR videos, and I found one of her videos. I wish I could remember the first one I ever saw of hers. I can't. But there were so many that I liked. And like, as a rule, in public, if I'm sitting across from you and you're making a lot of noise when you eat, it's going to irritate me. And although I'll sit there and I'll tolerate it, in my head, I'm thinking of 101 ways to rip your eyes out of your head. Yeah. Nah, I'm just kidding. But anyways, no, seriously. But eating videos are different for me. For some reason, and some of those can get annoying too, don't get me wrong. There's some people who eat and they sound like they stuck the microphone in their mouth, and it's very loud and it's very obnoxious, and sometimes it sounds like somebody's marching through mud and rubber boots. It's disgusting. It does nothing for me as far as my ASMR is concerned. But Sebiene always had a way of, if she was eating, usually my favorite ones were like when she eats something crunchy, like a cookie or a cracker. It would just like arm tingles, scalp tingles, down the spine tingles. Very relaxing, super relaxing. When I found her channel, I was just like, wow, I think I found what I'm looking for. Excuse me, I got an itch on the side of my body. It won't go away. She had this thing going on, and she still does every once in a while, where she calls herself like your lollipop girl or your lollipop queen, lollipop girl, I think. And she'll eat like, a sucker or a lollipop, and it makes like the right amount of like clicking, wet mouth sounds that kind of just trigger the tingling. If you've experienced ASMR, you know what I'm talking about. If you haven't experienced it, then either you don't have ASMR, because not everybody has it, and I can't remember the exact words. It's audio sensory meridian response, something like that, close to that. And I never knew what it was, but I knew there were certain things, as I was growing up, there were certain things that people would do, repetitious movements, rubbing their fingers against papers when they're reading a book, chewing on ice sometimes was a trigger for me, and it would make all these tingles on my head. I was like, why is it doing that? It wasn't until years later I found out about ASMR. And there's a lot of videos that are out. And see, they've kind of hijacked the ASMR videos. There are ASMR artists out there that are strictly ASMR. They do all sorts of triggers, mic triggers. They do brushing. They do movements. The newest thing now, the most recent thing is spit painting, which doesn't sound very appealing, but it's like a lot of that noise. It's nice for me. It's pleasant. But there are people who have hijacked the ASMR videos and turned them into like fetish vids, and your first response might be, yeah, right, whatever. But I'm really not there for that. That's not what I'm there for, because 9 times out of 10, I'm listening to the video, so I'm not even watching it. I close my eyes, I put on my headphones, and I drift off to these sounds and the tingles that are running down my scalp and down my back and down my arms, and I get very lulled into this relaxed state. I have a very hard time sleeping. My insomnia is murder sometimes. And ASMR helps me to relax to a point where I can actually drift off and fall asleep. It makes my brain shut down. It makes all the thoughts that are running through my head a million miles an hour, they kind of like, they go from running water to thick molasses. They just go like very slowly until they just go, and they stop. And I'm not thinking about anything anymore. I'm just listening to the sounds. They're very therapeutic. And I hope that everybody can experience that, especially on Sabiene's channel. Sabiene, she just has this very sweet and pleasant way of talking, even though she has shared some hardships that she's gone through, but she still soldiers on. I'm very proud of her for that. And I wish there was something that I could do personally to alleviate some of what she goes through. I don't have the means to do that, but I sincerely wish and pray that I did, because I would do it, heartbeat, because she's one of those people that's just so sweet. And this is not the first thing she sent me. On my other channel, I showed you guys, she had sent me some, she sent me some jasmine rice, like a Thai rice. It was microwavable. It was really good. It was so good. And it was the first time I ever had microwave rice. Now I have it all the time. She sent me beets one time, and I didn't know what it was when I opened it up. At first I thought, is that a liver? Is that meat? What is that? What did I order? Because I didn't remember ordering anything. Again, I didn't read the note. And it didn't look like anything that anybody would send me. But she sent me a package, like 2 packages of vacuum-packed beets. And I would have never thought to get myself that. But I enjoyed them immensely. I made myself this really good, simple, like I'd cut up the beets into slices, and then I'd put like pickled Vidalia onion and some pickles in there. Simple salad. It was really good, very tasty. So she sends me this with the note, like I said, that said, Derek, I hope you enjoy these. And what they are, they're called Häscha, I hope I'm pronouncing that right, Häscha Assorted Lebkuchen Rounds. Lebkuchen? Am I saying that? I don't know what, I've never heard this before. But they look like cookies, thick cookies. And I was going to make coffee, and I was going to do this and that, but you know what? No, I'm just going to try them. Yeah, it even says here, serving size, 1 cookie. So it is a cookie. Okay, good. Sabiene, like I said, is just a very sweet, very beautiful soul. She's very sincere in her actions, and I count her as one of my friends. I feel that we've become friends over the years, and I'm very proud to say that she is my friend. There is only one complaint I have about Sabiene, and here it is. Sabiene, are you listening? Here's my complaint. This gal has sent me treats. She's sent me eats. She's even sent me cash once for Christmas. But in all that time, she's never given me her address. So I can never, like, if I see something I think she might like, I can't just send it to her because I don't have her address. And I'm not going to force it. She has her reasons. I'm not going to say that's not fair and all that. I'm not going to do that. She has her reasons. I respect it. But I wish I had her address so I could reciprocate once in a while. So it looks like there's, I want to say there's 3 different kinds, but I can't really tell. I know there's definitely some that are like chocolate. So I'll try that one first. It's very soft, very, very soft. Ooh, it has white icing on it. It smells interesting. It's like, obviously it's going to have that sweet smell and the chocolate smell, but it also, why does it smell floral? It smells a little on the like floral side, like there's some herbs in it or something. Maybe I should do a Wikipedia video like Sabiene does. She'll explain it. I should have looked it up and found out what they were. I'll look it up later. Let's eat. Oh. That texture is really good. It's almost like bread. It's very bready. It's soft. See, it's like spongy, like not so much like a cookie. It's not crumbly and it's not chewy like a soft baked cookie. This has a very, it's not even like cake. It really is like a bready consistency. And that flavor. What am I tasting there? Is it allspice? Ginger, maybe? I don't know, but this is really good. I'm definitely saving these for my tea. I think I'm gonna have some chai tonight. Yeah. This white coating on here, it tears like paper. It's almost like rice paper. The texture, anyway. Wow. That is flavorful. Let me try one of these here. So, lighter color. Brown. See, in ASMR, they wouldn't just eat the cookie, they'd scratch it, tap it, and then they eat it. They do some exaggerated eating sounds like that. And some people like it and a lot of people hate it, but for me, I like it. Ooh, that's even better than the last one. I want to know what this part is here. It's a confection of some kind, but it's not like an icing. It's got a papery, very dry, very papery texture to it. That is so good. I'm gonna do one more if I can, because I don't have my knife with me, and this thing's kind of hard to open. There we go. There we go. This is the last one. This one is like the same color as the last one, but it's not as glazed on the bottom. I'm loving that texture. It's like I said, it's a very bready texture, but it's like just this side of cake. Like not what you would expect from cake. It's almost like cake, but not quite. More bread than cake. But the flavor of it, let me get some without the white on it. It is such a pleasant sweetness. It's not like overbearing. It's not. It's sweet, but not like crazy sweet, like eating an Oreo or a oatmeal raisin cookie. It's subtle. Can you hear it when I break it? Listen. You hear how it tears? I can honestly say I've never had anything like this before. I can also say I love it. Sabiene is responsible for at least 3 firsts in my life. First time I've ever had these. First time I ever had microwave rice. First time I ever had that kind of rice at all. So I guess that counts as 2 in 1. And the first time I've ever had vacuum-packed beets that were so flavorful. All the beets I've ever had came out of a can. And once you've had the vacuum-packed ones that aren't just swimming in all sorts of juice and stuff, and they're just getting by on their own merit, it's very hard to go back. Here's the difference between these two. This one is more glazed on the bottom than this one. But they seem to be like the same thing. I'm going to save that one. I have an extra one of these. So one more. Listen. I'm dropping crumbs in there, but I wanted you to hear that white part breaking. I could use a cup of tea right about now. It's cold, man. It's dropping down into the 40s. People think because I'm from Chicago that it's like I'm a polar bear, and I like rolling around naked in ice water or something. I left Chicago for a reason. I don't like cold weather. I don't like extreme cold weather. But I think I hate extreme hot weather more than I hate extreme cold weather. Because with cold weather, I can find all sorts of ways to stay warm. Hot weather, the ways to stay cool are very limited. 19 minutes. Better wrap this up. Lebkuchen Rounds. I have to find out what Lebkuchen is. I don't even know what that is. But these are absolutely delicious. Sebiene, thank you so much. You've been nothing but sweet to me the whole time I've known you, and I hope we continue to communicate, and I hope we continue to root each other on and cheer each other on and lift each other up when times seem to be kind of rough. I hope I never lose that in you. God bless you and your husband. Please take care. And again, thank you so much. This was entirely unnecessary and probably one of the sweetest things I've received in quite some time. So thank you very much. Please go check out our channel, Blossom Like a Rose, all one word. You can't miss it. Please take care, everyone. Stay fed, stay blessed, and I will be back as soon as possible. Till then, take care. Talk to you later.